we want to introduce you to Sister Rosemary Connelly. She is celebrating her 40th year as Executive Director of Misericordia and her 60th year as a Sister of Mercy. Jim Dish visited Misericordia's sprawling campus on the north side of Chicago to bring us this report.
You're looking at the faces of hundreds of residents of Misericordia, a home for children and adults with mild to profound developmental disabilities. As our camera widens out, the faces form the image of Sister Rosemary Connelly, the Sister of Mercy who has guided Misericordia through 4 decades of change.
We had 132 little children, all under the age of 6. 69 of them were babies with Down syndrome. Today, I'm happy to say we have no babies with Down syndrome. They're staying at home. But in those days, professionals were telling families, place them, get on with your life. They're never going to amount to anything, even forget about them. It was that radical.
But Sister Rosemary brought her own radical ideas to Misericordia. Set goals for the residents, keep them active, get all residents to work to their highest level of ability.
No, you don't have a horse, okay.
What they do in here is they come to work, they start at 9 o'clock, we get ready for the day, and then we start packaging like cookies, breads, all sorts of breads, and they bag them, they put stickers on them, and we send them to farmers market.
From packaging bakery goods to creating art projects, activities abound across Misericordia's 31-acre Northside campus. More than 1,000 staff members, including doctors, nurses, and therapists, care for 560 children and adult residents. Your first visit to Misericordia is an eye-opening experience.
When people come to Misericordia, they're simply blown away. They're just transformed by the goodness that is Misericordia. Misericordia means Heart of Mercy in Latin, and it is certainly from the heart that everything takes place. And Sister Rosemary, the matriarch of Misericordia, is often referred to as the heart and soul of Misericordia.
I think we do 3 things well at Misericordia. We give quality life to our children and adults. We give peace of mind to families. And this is what is so important. We share our ministry with thousands and thousands of people. Some of them have no connection in regard to getting services from Misericordia, but they're people that believe that our children and adults not only have a right to life, but to one worth living, and they believe enough to get involved. God gave you the gift.
God.
That's right, and you're really producing.
As we toured Misericordia with Sister Rosemary, residents were more than happy to show off their art projects.
It's a gift of God.
It's a gift of God, and we're so grateful.
And I've lived here all my life with Sister Rosemary.
And we've had fun.
We have fun together.
We have had fun. We
really
have.
What they do is they paint on wood, they paint on glass, they do mosaics, they do decoupage. And the production style part is we take orders. So around Christmas time, we do our Christmas pot project, and we paint about 1,000 Christmas pots, and there's 4 different designs. So we'll start in the summer and work our way to about Thanksgiving. So we do about 1,000 of those. So it's a very intense project, but it's very resident friendly. And they're able to do the first coat of paint up until the little minute details.
Among Misericordia's residents is Melissa, age 30. She spent her first 27 years living at home. Even though her mother had heard wonderful things about Misericordia, checking Melissa in was a tough transition for the family.
It was the worst day of our lives. And my husband says it's even hard now to leave her. Even though we know she's in good hands and she's getting good care, it was horrible. You know, everybody keeps saying, think of it as your child going away to school or moving away from home. And I said, yes, but everybody else's child can call them to tell them they're having a bad day or a good day. Melissa can't do that because Melissa doesn't speak. Melissa's confined to a wheelchair.
What Misericordia's programs provide is the opportunity for residents to experience many different sort of programs. We have such a great variety that are there to target individual needs that may not be replicable in a home environment.
There it is.
She's learning to do things now at Misericordia that she never did at home. She feeds herself now, which was something she didn't do. She rides a 3-wheel bicycle now by herself. She pushes herself around in the wheelchair. She's really come a long way since she's been there.
There are countless success stories at Misericordia and many new challenges. With a long waiting list to get in, Sister Rosemary focuses much of her time on fundraising.
Human services is not a priority in our country. I think we're more concerned about being a superpower than we are human services. So I do believe that if any place like Misericordia has a future, then we have to become less and less dependent on government funding. And we work very, very hard to do that.
The fundraising extends from major campaigns to online sales of bakery goods, greeting cards, and crafts, to the daily lunches served at the Greenhouse Inn.
I got the buffet for you today. My name is Daniel, and the buffet today is chicken, pescatore with rice and mashed vegetables, and the waitress is Melissa.
Thank you.
When I do a greeter, I could pass menus. I could pass the buffet menu about what they're having here, what they're cooking to, what the kind of food they have here. So that's what they do. And the soup today is Italian wedding and chicken noodle.
It's a real family atmosphere. We don't take their son or daughter from them. We share life with them. So we ask the parents to be involved, and they are, and many of them regard our home as their home as well.
As the matriarch of the Misericordia family, Sister Rosemary has celebrated her 78th birthday, but she isn't slowing down.
What keeps me going is my belief that I still have a role to play, and I think the greatest gift God has given me is surrounding myself with wonderful, competent, compassionate people who it is a privilege to walk this journey with.
Living here is perfect. This is our home. It's our hearts in it. And that's the only reason what this Misericordia is about.
Well said, Daniel. Well said. From Misericordia on Chicago's far north side, I'm Jim Dish reporting for Sanctuary.
Thanks, Jim. And congratulations to Sister Rosemary Connelly and to the staff and residents at Misericordia. We invite you, our viewers, to visit misericordia.com to purchase holiday cards, plants, and bakery goods. It's not too early to start your Christmas shopping, and your purchases from Misericordia couldn't go to a better cause.